We're going to be working on drawing the shoulder blades together.
Oh, what was that? That was a bug.
Drawing the shoulder blades together.
Okay.
So, you want to keep your lips parted. We're going to put the strap, I'm going to pretend I'm in the saddle, so okay, I'm going to bend my knees a little bit. Now your arms are kind of bent here. Now as you breathe in, pull your air to the back of your throat.
Oh, she said that too.
And just push your thumbs down. There, can you feel your ribs lift?
Okay, yes.
Okay, then just exhale, point your thumbs up and release. Excuse me a minute. Okay. So this time, hold your hands a little closer. Now push your wrists forward as you breathe in.
Forward.
Yeah, push the back of your hands into your buns.
Okay.
So breathe in. Now look at my elbows. Pull your elbows back as you breathe out. Then just release the strap in one hand. And you'll feel that buoyant lift coming through the middle.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. See how the face is soft, the neck is soft?
Yeah, now my neck had, I mean, my neck felt pretty good. It just felt like really tight through, what is this, the trapezius?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now pause a second. Imagine there's an axle running here to here.
Yeah.
You're going to rotate your ribs forward from here up, starting up ribs.
No, lean forward.
There. That's you want neutral right there. There. Soften your lips. See, feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you notice you feel like your sternum's a little forward?
Yeah.
So why don't you just do a little walk or whatever you want to do. Just think, I want to keep this forward. I want to keep the false ribs coming back to there.
Okay.
Okay?
I need to keep working on.
You feel how your seat is moving? How's that feel?
That feels good.
Excellent.
Feels different.
So, here, come up here a second. Let me explain the anatomy here. If I were a horse, you'd call this my barrel.
Yeah.
Human ribs, called true ribs and false. True ribs are the first 7 because they connect to the breastbone. The false ribs are the ones that come out of the cartilaginous branch here. They have an enormous range of motion.
Okay.
What happened with your hands being forward, the bicep and the pec make that happen. So you're thinking, I'm working my core, but you're pulling this narrow.
Narrow instead of going out.
Now, if I make a little contact gesture here, and then watch my ribs, I'm just going to smile. Now take my smile away because I'm not selling a car, and see how this stays up. What I've noticed with many people when they ride, their lips get just a little tight. And when your lips are tight, you'll start to elevate the arm bone and roll a little bit. So let's do one last thing, or one other thing. Just keep one hand on your reins, bring one hand back, and itch that little bone behind your ear.
Yeah.
Okay? Just itch there a little bit. Now, try to pull this bone up away from your finger as you point your nose down. Oh, beautiful. Then just go a little walk around a little bit. Yeah, it's the picture that does the work. It's not stress and strain. Oh, lovely. So, Bonnie, what we're trying to do is make space between the joints. So when the horse's foot hits, the seat bone drops down to the side. Just part your lips a little more. Drop that lower lip. There we go. Yeah. that's just getting better and better. It also looks like he's getting more impulsion from the hindquarters.
Yeah, I can feel the hindquarters even more. Like sitting like that.
Okay, come on back here a second. We'll try another thing.
No. Not too much. Oops.
Just want to see if you've noticed a difference.
My horse can be like, one hip is different than the other.
Wow. Oh gosh, look at that difference in the hip.
I feel like my right hip is moving more than my left hip.
Yes.
And now my left is cramping.
Okay, then we'll fix it. The reason I did this is the biggest fascial band in the body is this one.
This one.
It's
Yeah.
called the iliotibial band. But it's really the extension of the Achilles tendon. Achilles tendon is powerful tendon, ligamentous band, whatever you want to call it. So when we let this go, the entire psoas assembly from here up to here just went, oh, I'm long and loose. That's why we saw much more.
Literally, you just push him right there. Right here.
Yeah, what you're doing is you're establishing a fascial contact, not a force.
Yeah.
Okay, so just wiggle your thumb there a little bit. Soften your lips, close your eyes. Now just imagine the thigh bone is dropping away from that. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now, you're gonna itch right under the lateral malleolus, the bottom of the fibula. Itch, 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 itch. Breathe in. Now just imagine this is just dropping down. That's all beautiful. Okay, let those pictures stay in your mind and walk out a second. See what you got. So that's kind of like the hips of the horse are driving the hips of the rider. You feel that engagement?
Yeah, and I actually feel like my horse is like using her shoulder a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know what? That just put me really a lot deeper in the seat.
I could see that, yeah.
Yeah, that feels a lot more secure.
So you notice we didn't use force, we used a picture in the mind.
That
But what I
feels a
want to
lot
point
more
out
secure
is,
on this horse, because I always feel like I'm hovering on her,
yeah,
and
that's,
like I don't know if it's like her dippy, like the shape of her back, but it's really hard for me to get a good seat position on this horse.
okay, what I
feel
think, with all due respect, is it's this tendency to roll back from the lower ribs and then make up for the backward dump by this forward. And so what's happening is you're kind of banging the seat down in the spine.
Yeah.
When you come a little, watch my ribs here. If I just lean a little forward, all I'm going to do is lean. You're going to see the lower ribs climb. Now, if I lean back a little, you're going to see them grip. And when this grips,
So I need to think like pull a string out through here.
yeah, up a little, like say you
Up, like
say
at
you're
an
getting pulled
angle.
about 45. And what you want, ideally, like they put one hand at the bottom of your breastbone.
Okay.
Okay, now just think you want to bring the top of the breastbone forward to that there, right there. Now that's on you like true perfect vertical right there. Now
Does it look really like straight?
yeah, so because of the
Look at you.
because of the saddle and the horse, you're going to be rocking a little bit, but you want to think always forward impulsion through the sternal notch.
Forward. Okay.
Now just pause a second. Okay, put one hand up there.
Okay.
Give a little itch at that spot. Now just think you're going to pull this spot up and forward. A little more. No, forward. You're going back.
Forward.
There. You feel that archy engagement right there? So notice when I asked you to go forward, you actually went backwards first.
Yes.
That's where the mirrors and etc. come in handy, but you'll know you're correct. When this goes forward, you get that beautiful engagement of the serratus posterior.
Okay.
Okay.
But it feels still flat, which is good, right? I mean, get a really good, like, side shot, because I want to see.
Oh yeah, and the facial muscles are completely soft, the occiput.
So that took all the stress out of my shoulders.
Okay, that's because you opened up the thoracic outlet.
Okay, so this is your thoracic outlet.
Yeah, what that means is that's a control of the blood to the head and to the shoulder, arm, and fingers.
Okay.
So when you're a little forward, because you want to have a certain tendency, you're a little forward on top, the guts lift up.
Okay.
When the guts lift up, you're soft. If you're a little backward, the guts clamp down, and then you're doing this with the ribs, thinking you're going with the horse, but you're just crunching your spine to death.
Yeah.
So what you felt about the seat kind of getting, like almost softening into the.
Yeah.
That's what you.
That's what you want.
Now, how's that feel?
Feels really good.
So pause a second, because you're very fit and you ride a lot, but this is completely different arrangement of
Yeah.
muscles. So this is an experiment.
Okay.
What I'm seeing is the motion from the impulsion of the horse's hoof is making your just go. You're going back like this and kind of rock forward. So just take one pinky and scrape under the rib right there.
All rib?
Just one side.
Okay.
Okay. Hold the reins again. Then what I want you to do is think of pulling back here first. Just try, okay, see what happens as your horse is moving. When you feel like you're rocking back, then pull back here, and that'll bring you forward.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. A little weird, but okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
Here, pause a second. You know, you're not supposed to get it perfect the first time I show you.
Well, it makes sense to me.
Wonderful.
And then the horse, like, yeah. So that's what Carolyn's been trying to get me to do, I think. And I was just able, I didn't know. So she said, don't lean back. And I'm like, oh, I didn't think I was. But so I was like,
Let's do this. Put the tip of your tongue. Now just press the tip of your tongue slightly backwards. And you feel the ribs lift up when you do that?
oh, yeah, it's like a horse.
Yes, just like a horse. Okay, experiment with that idea.
Okay.
So you feel that nice motion down there? Mm-hmm. You notice it's resilient, it's not collapsing.